What if I told you that time management doesn't have to be time consuming? The more time you spend trying to figure out how you're going to get it done and everything that you have to do, the more you stress. Take one day at a time. Take a look at how many hours you have and plan the work accordingly. For example, if you have 8 hours today to get some work done and you look at your agenda and you have 2 hours of meetings, well, that means you have 6 hours left. Don't plan 8 hours of work. If you plan 8 hours of work, you'll definitely won't finish or you'll have to do overtime. Stick to the actual hours you have to get work done. So today I'm going to show you 3 issues people have with time management. My name is Sylvie Poitras. I am an efficiency coach. I help you take a closer look at your time-consuming tasks, and I show you ways to simplify them. That frees up time so you can work on your projects, make them finish faster, or you can find new clients, which means possibly more revenue or more time for yourself. In either way, it definitely lowers your stress level. So the first issue that people have with time management is multitasking. Doing everything at once gets you nowhere fast. Actually, what it does, you end up losing time because you're backtracking. When you go back to a task from one to the other, you always have to go, okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, I was writing this email. So let me read where I was writing. Oh, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to start writing it again. You waste so much time doing that. And on top of that, you're doing so many things that it actually gives you more stress because you feel like you're never finishing anything. And to top it off, if somebody asks you, did you get this thing done? Yeah. When did you get it done? Oh, yesterday. And how long did it take? I don't know. You don't know. You can't know because you know you finished it in the morning, but did it take 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours? You have no clue because you jump from one thing to the other. So how do you switch multitasking? That one's super easy. Don't do it. Just do one thing at a time. The second issue with time management is not doing time blocking. Time blocking is really an effective way to take control of your day because there's always things that you do every day. There's emails, phone calls, whatever. And by blocking the time, you know for sure you don't have to worry about it because you have a specific time frame that you're going to do that during the day. And when the time's up, you move to the next thing. And if you can't move to the next thing because it has to be finished, then you adjust your workload for that day accordingly. So how do you switch the time blocking? Well, you have to be consistent. It's important to be consistent because when you're consistent, then it comes to second nature. So if you can decide and choose to do your emails the first hour of the day and right after lunch. You can decide to do your calls at a certain time during the day. And when you do that and you have that in your agenda all the time, when you get in the morning, you look at what you have to do, it's easy because you just have to fill in the holes that are missing in the time that you have open. So it saves you time and lowers your stress level again. The third issue with time management is handling distractions. Don't count on your willpower. We all know that I'm not supposed to look at my phone. I shouldn't look at my phone because I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Take your phone and put it somewhere that you can't reach it. That way you're not tempted to look at it. Emails is another big one. 99% of the emails don't have to be answered right away. Use the time blocking strategy to make sure that you get time for your emails. The rest of the time, close them. Don't let yourself be distracted by them. The other thing that we don't realize is the next time you get distracted, think for a second of what are you doing? Are you doing something that you like? Most of the time we let ourselves be distracted because we really don't like what we're doing. Yeah, come on in, I have time, I'll just finish this later. So to rectify that, if you have something that you really don't like, do it when you have the most energy. Do it when you're most productive. That way you'll get it done and it'll be off your plate. So how do you switch the distractions? Well, if you're easily distracted, maybe you need to do shorter time blocking. So instead of planning an hour for something, do it for 30 minutes, no distractions, then take 5 minutes and do something else and go back for another 30 minutes to do it. That'll help you make sure that you advance your project and do the tasks you need to do. You'll be amazed on how much you can get done without distractions, even in just 30 minutes. So those were the 3 issues with time management. Multitasking, don't do it. And then time blocking is something that you really have to look at to help you save time and limit the distractions that you have throughout your day. If you like the information that I give you, click on like. If you know someone that could benefit from the information, share the video. And if you want a PDF of the information I shared, click on the link. And don't forget, if you have time-consuming tasks, it's time to find ways to SWYCit them.